On a recent and our first visit to Japan, I was blown away by the Japanese railway system and especially the Shinkansen high-speed train services. We traveled on the high-speed trains a number of times and I spent time at Tokyo Station admiring the different types of Shinkansen trains that can be seen there. I also wanted to see what Shinkansen operation was like outside of Tokyo. I got lucky and found a few hours to travel out to Odawara station on the Tokaido Shinkansen to do just that. I traveled outbound on the Kodama 741 all stations train. During the turnaround time at Tokyo Station, the Shinkansen train sets are cleaned and seats turned around to face the direction of travel in the opposite direction. This takes just a few minutes, as I observed after a Hikari service arrived from Shin-Osaka, the passengers alighted and the cleaning crew did its magic. As the crew was finishing up, the destination signs changed to my train and shortly we were ready to board. The N700 trains in use today have a very high power-to-weight ratio, resulting in an incredibly fast acceleration from stop. Here's our departure from Shin-Yokohama Station, which immediately reminded me of metro-type performance. I didn't spend any time at the Odawara station or in the city, concentrating my 40 available minutes on spotting the high-speed trains. However, as you can see, the station, as always seems to be the case in Japan, has a store and restaurant and the ever-present clean and free public toilets, as well as other assorted services. Odawara is the first stop on the Tokaido Shinkansen south of the Tokyo area, where the non-stop N700 trains are already performing at their cruising speed of 285 km per hour. It takes a bit longer than a half hour to get to Odawara from Tokyo on the Kodama all stations trains. And I need to clarify that the train sets used on the Tokaido Shinkansen are the N700 Advanced, or N700A, and the N700 Supreme, or the N700S. The N700A and the N700S train sets are used interchangeably on all three services, Kodama, Hikari, and Nozomi. The original 700 series trains were retired from this route in 2020. As impressive as this run past is on video, it's even more so when you experience it in person. Other than my arrival train, this was the first of a continuous parade of N700As that I saw in the 40-minute period. And here's my N700A Kodama train departing for Nagoya. The Kodama services routinely stop for much longer than needed to let the non-stop Hikari and Nozomi trains pass by. Otherwise, they operate at the same top speed as the rest of the trains. There are 2 Kodama trains per hour in each direction, as well as 2 Hikari services, which bypass a lot of the stops served only by the Kodama trains. The fastest services are the Nozomi, which stop only at the largest cities.
このまま東京行きが到着といたします。自由席は1号車から6号車と14号車から16号車です。
And here's another N700A Kodama heading back to the capital. The non-stop service just zoomed by, so the Kodama is ready to go. A half hour has passed since my arrival at Odawara, and the next Kodama service from Tokyo in the western direction is arriving. second westbound train in the sequence came through just a few minutes after the first one. Considering the density of service on the Tokaido Shinkansen, I wasn't at all surprised by seeing 3 trains at once. Overall, during the time that I spent at the Odawara Shinkansen station, 10 trains passed through, including those that I came on and departed back for Tokyo. That's about 15 trains per hour in both directions, and it's not the most intensive schedule that I witnessed on this system. On a different occasion, we saw 6 trains depart Nagoya for Tokyo in the span of 30 minutes, equivalent to an incredible 24 trains per hour in both directions.
Kodama 734 bound for Tokyo is arriving at track number 14. Please stay behind the yellow line. Non-reserved seats are available in cars number 1 through 6 and 14 through 16.
My 40 minutes of Shinkansen spotting were up very quickly. The train back arrived on schedule, and I wouldn't expect anything else, and I was off on a quick return trip back to Tokyo Station. I have a full review of the N700A Shinkansen in another video.